Ethan was 22, a boy from a small town in America with dreams far bigger than the streets he grew up on. Kind heart and a smile that could light up any room. But what no one knew was how heavy his heart had become. Ethan's dream was simple but powerful. He wanted to start his own business, something that would allow him to give his parents the life they never had. They worked in a diner day and night, pouring coffee and serving strangers while hiding their exhaustion. Ethan wanted to change that. But reality wasn't kind. His first idea failed. His second attempt at building a project collapsed before it even launched. People laughed at him. Some called him the boy who dreams too big. Others told him to just get a regular job and stop wasting time. Those words cut deeper than any blade. And every night, when Ethan lay in bed, he asked himself, am I really chasing a dream, or am I just chasing an illusion? Ethan didn't just fail once or twice. He failed more times than he could count. His friends who once cheered him on started to disappear. Even his relatives whispered that maybe he wasn't responsible enough. He began working late-night shifts at a gas station just to survive. Customers came and went, never knowing the boy behind the counter had once dreamed of changing the world. But deep inside, a small voice kept whispering, "You are not done yet." One rainy night after another failed pitch to investors, Ethan walked home drenched, his notebook of plans ruined by the storm. He sat on a park bench, soaked, tired, and broken. He stared at the pages smudged by rain, and something inside him cracked. Tears rolled down his cheeks as he whispered, "Maybe they were right. Maybe I'm not good enough." But just then, he noticed a little boy nearby. The child was holding a paper boat, trying to keep it afloat in a puddle, despite the rain destroying it again and again. The boy would laugh, fix it, and put it back on the water. Ethan couldn't stop staring. The boy's father came to take him home and said, "You know that boat won't last, right?" The little boy replied, smiling, "Then I'll just make another one." Those words hit Ethan harder than anything else ever had. Out of the mouth of a child came the truth he had forgotten. It's not about how many times the storm breaks you it's about how many times you build again the next morning. He read books on business, worked on new ideas, and learned how to present himself better. Instead of chasing approval, he focused on building something meaningful. Months passed, and slowly, his resilience became his power. 1 year later, Ethan pitched a new idea. It wasn't flashy, it was practical, useful, and built from all the lessons of his past mistakes. This time, an investor looked at him differently. Instead of seeing a dreamer, they saw a fighter. He got his first break. Ethan worked harder than ever, not for glory, not for money, but for the boy inside him, who once sat on a park bench ready to quit. His small project grew. Soon he was able to quit the gas station job and focus fully on his dream. Months later, he earned enough to take his parents out of the diner shifts they had worked for decades. Maybe right now, you feel like Ethan drenched by the storm, carrying nothing but broken dreams. Maybe people are laughing at you, telling you to give up, whispering that you are wasting your life. But listen closely, your failures are not the end of your story. They are just the chapters before your rise. Like that little boy with the paper boat, you are allowed to rebuild again and again. And one day, you'll look back and realize that the storm that tried to drown you was the same storm that made you unstoppable.